A terrifying big red dragon swallowed me in a bite, but luckily he didn't really bother to chew me. I entered his throat and was screaming as I slid down. But I suddenly realized that this whole thing just didn't feel right and that I was in a dream. So I closed my eyes, and instead of tragically getting swallowed by a dragon, I imagined myself on a picnic with my friends. And in one blink, I was there. I had this dream when I was 6, and it wasn't until last year that I found out that dream was actually called a lucid dream. You see, usually when we sleep and have dreams, we don't know that we're dreaming. But sometimes a certain event makes us become aware of that. Or, a fancier way to say it is that we become lucid. And that gives us the power to take full control over our dream and do whatever we want in it. Now, some recent studies show that most people have experienced a lucid dream at some point during their lives. But somewhere between 19 to 37% of the population experience these dreams more than once a month. Now, lucid dreaming may be a little controversial because some people might not believe that it's actually possible, but there's a science behind lucid dreaming. These are the stages of sleep, and as you can see, the last one is called Rem sleep. Rem stands for rapid eye movement, and that's because the brain is very active during this stage, and it causes the eyelids to move. This is also where dreams usually occur. Now, one study monitored subjects with a test of electronic brain activity as they slept. And the participants moved their eyelids when they were in the middle of a dream, which confirmed that they were in a REM sleep. But as you can see, their brain was way more active than a normal REM sleep. That's because they were in the middle of a lucid dream, and that's why their brain was even more active than a REM sleep. By now, you might be wondering how to actually have one of these dreams. Well, there are a lot of science proven ways to have a lucid dream, but I'll run you through the basics. First, you need to have a dream journal next to your bed so when you wake up, you can quickly write down whatever you remember from your dream in it. This might seem a little pointless, and trust me, it was hard for me at first, but I eventually got used to it. And this helps your brain remember a recurring pattern in your dreams so that the next time you have a dream, your brain might recognize this pattern and you'll become lucid more easily. Next, you need to perform reality checks. And they might seem very silly, but if you do them throughout the day a couple of times, chances are you'll do them in your sleep as well. The most famous one is pushing your index finger of one hand through the palm of your opposite hand. In reality, your finger obviously doesn't go through, but in the dream world, well, you should expect it to do so. But of course, there are also a lot more reality checks as well. For example, if you look at a clock or a page of text in a book, then quickly look away in a dream, the time or text is likely to change or fade away completely. If you do these things, you'll become lucid, and then you can control your dream. But of course, lucid dreaming, like every other good thing, takes practice. At least it took a lot of practice for me. So don't expect it to work at the first time. Lucid dreams are very vivid and can sometimes even be hyper realistic. But the best part about them is how there's no limits. That's right, it means you can do anything you want, even if it's not possible in real life. You can fly, visit people that you want, or maybe you just fell asleep hungry and would want to get a snack. But lucid dreams are so much more than just that. The unlimited power and control gives you very unique options, like connecting to your subconscious mind and telling it positive affirmatives. This method is still being studied by psychologists, but it has a lot of potential for curing depression, or even treating nightmares. But of course, lucid dreaming has its own risks and dangers as well, so be very careful. Like the possibility to experience sleep paralysis or anxiety due to the dreams being too realistic. Lucid dreams mean something really special to me, and ever since I found out how to do it, I've been obsessed with it. And my favorite thing to do in a lucid dream is meeting people. You see, after I lost my grandmother, I was devastated. I would do anything just to meet her one more time. So, when I entered a lucid dream for the first time, successfully, I knew what I wanted to do. I went straight up to her, and well, let's just say it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I'm super glad 6-year-old me had that dream, because maybe now I wouldn't have been able to do all of these amazing things. So, if you want to meet someone special, fly, or just eat a delicious meal, put that dream journal next to your bed tonight and get ready to fulfill your dreams.